What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. I am going to jump right into it. But before I do need to ask you to subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000. I think we're at 1,500 right now. I'm trying to hit 2,000, so help me out. Turn on notifications, like this video, do whatever you got to do, and let's hop right into it. Alright, so everybody knows that this team was terrible last year. It was an absolute disaster. Tyrese Maxey was asked to do way too much. Man had a 29.8% usage rate. Shot splits of 43, 33, and 88. Paul George looked like an absolute shell of himself. He looked terrible. He looked like he was out of breath every time he went on the court. Joel Embiid, your MVP caliber player, he won MVP just a couple years ago, played 19 games. He did not look so good himself. The man averaged 22 points on 44% from the field and 29% from three. And lastly, we all knew it was coming. It's the health as a team. It was terrible. 76ers had two players play over 70 games. Those two players were Gershon Yabusele, who was a New York Knick now, and Ricky Council. That's it. That's all the players that played 70 games. Your core guys: Maxey played just 52 games. Paul George played just 41 games. And Embiid, as I mentioned earlier, played just 19 games. And probably their only bright spot at the beginning of the year, and Jared McCain tore his meniscus. He played just 23 games. Also, Quentin Grimes was pretty cool at the end of the season. He had like a couple 40 pieces, I think. But we don't know if that's sustainable. So hypothetically, you could credit most of last year's fails to injuries, right? But what does that mean for this upcoming season? I don't know why I'm holding my glasses still. Well, as of right now, the Sixers are going to be going into the 2026 season fully healthy. The only main piece they lost was Yabusele, who they got from France last year. And he was actually pretty solid for them. He was really their only consistent piece throughout all of last season. But it doesn't matter because he's a New York Knick now. They did end up with a third pick in the draft, and they used that to take VJ Edgecombe out of Baylor, who looked amazing in his first Summer League game. He dropped 30 points on Ace Bailey in the Utah Jazz. A lot of people think that VJ Edgecombe can contribute right away as soon as he steps onto the court in Philadelphia. Also, they are playing in a really depleted Eastern Conference. You have the Boston Celtics, who lost Jason Tatum, traded Jrue Holiday, traded Kristaps Porzingis. You have the Indiana Pacers, who are coming off an insane finals run, but they did lose their best player to a ruptured Achilles in Game 7. So with those guys both spending time off of the court for their respective teams, the Eastern Conference is wide open for the taking. You have teams like the Knicks aiming for that one spot. You have teams like the Cavs aiming for that one spot. You have sleeper teams like the Hawks aiming for that one spot. Maybe even the Pistons can make a run for it. Either way, there is spots open for an Eastern Conference team to make a run and even be a top 6 seed. Does Philadelphia have what it takes to be a top 6 seed in the depleted East next year? I honestly don't know. I hate to take the under on a team's health, but it's just so hard to go any other way when you have guys like Embiid and Paul George who are aging and they're injury prone. Both of those guys seem to have deteriorating health issues. If I was making this video in a hypothetical world where I could just turn off injuries in a 2K simulation, I would take this team to be a top 2 seed in the East just based off of their talent. Who knows, maybe with some good luck, they can be that top 2-3 seed in the East. But the truth is, I can see this team dropping as low as being in the play-in tournament. I don't trust Embiid to stay healthy at this point in his career. I don't trust Maxey to be the 1A guy yet if Embiid does go down early in the year again. And I don't trust that Father Time will be on Paul George's side in the upcoming NBA season. I just don't. This team does have bright spots in McCain, Quentin Grimes, Edgecombe, but I just can't bring myself to buy into this team because of their health issues, and I hate that it's like that. The range of how good versus how bad this team can be is massive. This team can be as high as a 3 seed in the East. I can see them dropping as low as a 10 seed in the East. I will say, there is a world where we get an Embiid that's averaging 25 and 10. There is a world where we get a Tyrese Maxey who can average 23 points on good efficiency next to Joel Embiid. Maybe there's a crazy world where Paul George can have a crazy bounce back year at the age of 35. Maybe Jared McCain has a breakout. Maybe VJ Edgecombe is the best rookie we've seen since Zion Williamson. I just can't buy into those things. So I think this Philly team is probably going to teeter around that 6 seed, 7 seed in the Eastern Conference. I can't see them being higher than that, and I really can't see them making a deep playoff run. It sucks to see Joel Embiid not be able to make a playoff run that goes deep. Like, he hasn't made a really solid playoff run since the Ben Simmons years. I'm rooting for this team at the end of the day. I root for good basketball, but I just don't know if it's realistic. But that's going to do it for me. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to subscribe because I'm back. I'm going to be posting consistently on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You guys can check those all out in my YouTube bio. The videos will be out. The live streams will be back soon. The shorts are going to be going out. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe if you like the content, like the videos. Really anything. Anything can help. Anything to show me support helps. And I appreciate everybody who does. So I appreciate everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.